Hi everyone, thanks for watching. This is my tarot reading for Cancer for October 2015. How will October go for Cancer? Well, let's ask the cards. First though, a quick announcement. I want to thank all of you for watching my channel, for liking my videos, and for sometimes sharing or linking to them from other places. And thanks to all the goodwill from my audience, I've been inspired to set up a Patreon account. If you found these useful and helpful to you, and you're in a position to think about contributing a little bit, well, check out my Patreon page and maybe leave me a tip. You'll see a link at the end of the video. And now, let's ask the cards. How will the month of October go for Cancer? How will the month of October go for Cancer? How will the month of October go for Cancer? Pentacles, Pentacles, Pentacles. Well, this is an interesting set of cards. Let's talk about them. At the center of this reading, we have a lot of pentacles, but let's start with the Page of Pentacles. The page here is a young individual. Of course, the royalty never refers literally to people with these physical characteristics. The page here could be a man or a woman. It could be young or old. But in this sense of the journey from the one to the King of Pentacles, the page has reached a certain level of mastery, but is just now beginning to apply the lessons learned in the other minor arcana below this to a new situation. And in particular, the page here holds a new pentacle, a new situation for a new possibility for career, for money, for wealth, for family, for social connections. All that things that the pentacles can represent. The page here is like a new beginning. And this new beginning is crossed by the Six of Pentacles. The Six here is the card of charity. Well, we have on the one hand, the individual here who is comfortable in his or her situation and is giving out to those in need. But we also have these two figures on their knees receiving alms. They are begging. They are receiving the help they need, but they're also in a position of destitution and poverty. What that reads to me, these two together, on the one hand, we have a new opportunity, and the challenge of embracing that new opportunity is realizing that you're no longer one of these people, Cancer. You're gonna be moving out from this position, and I gotta start thinking more like one of these guys. When you move beyond that situation of absolute need, of true poverty, well, it's only appropriate that our way of looking at the world and our outlook on life changes. Yeah, when you got nothing, you got to scrounge to get by, and yeah, you look out for number one. You look out for the people that you absolutely have to, the people nearest to you and that you treasure the most, and for yourself, because if you don't spend all of your time focusing on them and yourself, who knows what's going to happen. But, when you get a little bit more comfortable and a little bit more settled and established in the world, you can start to broaden your horizons and move out from from that really survival-oriented mindset and start thinking about the world in general and about helping other people as well, because you can. You're increasingly getting to this point thanks to, and that's in the way, a successful quest. We have knights all charge out in the world in search of things, looking for a place to apply their ability, a challenge worthy of them. And the Knight of Wands was looking to create change in the world, dashing out to bring his dynamic, fiery energy into the world and make new things happen. And that was you. And you did. And here's what happened. The Pentacle. Now, part of you is going to think, I've got it now. I'm okay. We got the 9 here we have this figure happily enjoying her garden, sort of lounging, spending the day away, but also a bit complacent. Things aren't over yet. And even when things look good, we always have to be on the lookout on the horizon. What is there? What challenges are there? What dangers are there? What opportunities are there coming on the horizon? We can't get complacent. And the 9's always a warning about that, of sort of resting on your laurels a bit too early. Instead, here, you need to keep in mind, what can you do with this? How can you take this new opportunity, this new social position that you're in, this new job, this new career, and what can you do with that in the world? Again, the Knight goes out into the world to bring their powers and to bring their skills to others, to find something that's worthy of them. You can't just rest in this new situation. You got to move out and continue trying to improve. And that's the ultimate message of the Fool here. The Fool is the 0 of the major arcana, the very beginning. Before one can get anywhere on a path of wisdom, you have to take that first step, and that is what the Fool is doing. Now, the Fool doesn't know anything. The Fool is, in fact, the Fool. And here it looks like maybe he's going to step off this cliff. But that's symbolic. It feels like you're stepping off the cliff when you start something new, when you begin a new journey, because you don't know where you're going. If you did, you wouldn't be the Fool. You wouldn't be starting the path, you'd already be on it. But the Fool doesn't. And we all are there at times, and this is always a good place to be in a way, because something important is beginning. And at the beginning of the path, you haven't messed up yet. And so this new turnaround really is a new beginning. And the challenge here is leaving the old things behind. The challenge is embracing the fact that the Wheel of Fortune has come around to you for a bit. There's a temptation to I just got lucky this time. Doesn't mean anything. Yeah, sure, it's nice to have succeeded. It's nice to have prospered a bit. But, things are just going to turn around in a moment and I'll be back in the gutter in a bit. And, there's sometimes it makes sense to be careful. That's not always a bad way of thinking about things. But for you, Cancer, right now, it's not what you need to think. This is a challenge. This is a warning to you. The sense that this was just random chance. This was just luck. Nah. You went out there and you earned this. And you know this. Swords is the suit of knowledge, of reason. And once again, the Knight here is going out in the world and both searching for truth and bringing his truth to others, using his ideas to cut through the webs of lies, deception, and whatnot. So the people around you, this is what you need to bring to them. You have a chance to bring your idea, your accomplishments, your dynamic energy, this desire to get out there and change things. You can bring that to them, and you need to. They need your help, in a way, the help of your reason, of ideas. And if you step back there thinking, oh, well, I just got lucky this time, you can't bring that to them. You need confidence to dash out there, to charge forward. If anything, that's the biggest difference between the Page and the Knight. The Page is still in a bit of surprise. Wow, I got this. I really did it. It's amazing. The Knight has already kind of gotten used to it. It's like, okay, I got it. Now what am I going to do with it? There's part of you that's just going to want to hold on to what you got. We have here in the Hopes and Dreams slot, the Four of Pentacles, which we can see a figure here desperately clinging to that which he has, holding on at all costs. Yeah. And you're like, I made it. I can't let this go. I can't afford to lose any of this. That's a fear. That's an understandable fear. It's a fear we all face, and that makes a lot of sense. But you can't let that rule you. You can't let that get in the way of what you need to do right now, which is starting out on this new journey. And you know what? Only good things lie ahead. We have here the Six of Wands, this figure riding in a procession in triumph with the laurel crown upon his head and upon his staff. This is success. This is achievement. And this is what is ahead. Yes, you're starting out on a new journey. Yes, it's unfamiliar. Yes, it's strange and kind of nervous. Yeah, there's been a recent turnaround. You're not entirely sure if it was you. It may have just seemed like luck, but no. This has put you in the position you need to be in to take this new challenge, to move forward, to bring what you have to other people, knights, all around, and to really start succeeding, to capitalize on this one-time accomplishment and really turn it into something major. This is a wonderful time for you, Cancer, and you need to make the best of it. Best of luck to you. If you found this reading helpful and informative, think about checking out my Patreon page and consider leaving me a tip. Thanks for watching.